Hello and welcome to another episode of Beer Man's No Bull Beer Reviews. Today I have another beer to review from Dancing Gnome out of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, my hometown. So this guy I have had before, but I haven't reviewed it, and I haven't had it since they really started dialing in everything. So I'm excited to give it a try and see how much it has improved. So the name of this one is Exquisite Beast. It's a little bigger than these other ones. I think most of them are 8%. This one's 8.5%. Not that really means anything, but and I don't remember what hops are in this. I'll look it up and try to post it on the video. And it just says, like some of their other explanations, it's a little goofy, but it says an ale of the most exquisite design, which makes sense because it's called an Exquisite Beast. So it is it's 8.5 double IPA. From these guys, it's pretty much what you would expect as an IPA because that's most of what they make. So let's crack it open and see what we got. And I might also mention I'm drinking it out of my fancy Dancing Gnome glass. I don't know if you can see it as a golden rocket ship on the front. So this is actually for their Infinite Highway is what it's for, because there's a rocket ship on that can. But I really like this glass, and I think it's appropriate to drink Dancing Gnome out of it. And I think all the glassware they've been doing is pretty cool. So as you can see, it's definitely there's no light getting through on this guy. It's a little darker than some of their other stuff. It's a dark golden color, almost has an orange hue to it, with a somewhat minimal white head. I didn't pour it specifically slowly or safe, so I don't. So this doesn't have quite the hop punch in the nose that some of their other stuff has. I mean, it's definitely there. It's what the hops that are there. It's more herbal and earthy and dank than like citrusy or tropical. And there actually is a little bit of a malt character coming through on this one too. And maybe that's like I said, this one's a little darker, so maybe he actually puts a little bit of caramel malt in this. I don't know. I would doubt it because I think he's pretty much against that. But it does smell like just a little more malt balance than some of our other stuff. But I'm gonna dig in and see what we got. Yeah, the flavor follows suit with what the aroma is. It is a little maltier than his other stuff, but to me that's actually, I think because this has a little bit of a boost of alcohol too, that it lends well to the beer. So it's not just straight hops and booze. I would say it's pretty medium bitterness. It's really clean through the palate. It doesn't have that just like green, burny hop character that some raw double IPAs have. It is pretty dank. There's definitely some like orangey citrusy notes to it as well. But the dank character is almost to the point where it's like tastes like skunky, and I don't mean that it's a skunk beer at all. This isn't light struck. It's in a can. But it's just that dank character is really like on that skunk dank side of things. And that's definitely, as I go back to the nose again, that's definitely the most predominant aroma. The other thing I will say about this one too, even though it seems like there's a little more of like malt balance, it's not necessarily sweeter than other ones either. It actually might be a little less sweet in my opinion than some of those other IPAs. It's hard. Sometimes it's hard to tell between residual sugar and booze because it all just has that heft to it. Sometimes, even though booze is supposed to cut the body. So I don't really know what the hell I'm saying, but it just doesn't. I know it probably is because it's bigger in alcohol, and it tastes more balanced, but to me, it just doesn't come off as quite as sweet as some of their other beers. I really don't know why. But this is definitely kind of a little different direction than some of the other ones. Now I'm really curious to see what is in this, what hops are in this. If I had to guess, I think he stopped using Columbus in a lot of stuff, unless he's still just using it for like a small amount of bittering. But I would guess that there's definitely some Simcoe in this. Yeah, that would be my guess as far as where that dank resinous character is coming from, because I don't really think he uses like Chinook or Columbus or Centennial very often, so I'm guessing there's probably Simcoe in it, and I don't know what else, like Simcoe, Citra, and El Dorado, something like that. And again, I know this isn't old, but I don't know exactly how fresh it is, so that slight balance of the hops might just be because it has, a couple weeks on it too, so that there's no problem with me, though. I actually think it makes it a little easier drinking. A lot of their double IPAs, you can't really tell that they're double IPAs, but this one I'm definitely getting the alcohol, and it's not so much in the taste, but just like in the back of my throat, and when I swallow, I feel the warmth a little bit. But I kind of prefer that, because then you really know that you're drinking a big beer, and savor it a little bit more than something that is that strong and just tastes like it's 5%. So I would definitely say on my scale of buy, drink, dump, this is absolutely buy. I'm guessing it's probably about $18 a 4-pack, because that seems to be the standard for their double IPAs. Yeah, this one is definitely on the dank side, so if you don't like that, you won't like it. If you like that, then you'll love this. Like I said, there's a little bit of like an orangey citrusy note, but it's mostly dank for sure. But it's really balanced and really tasty, so I really like it. And it's just a lot different than the other stuff they're doing. I think that's the biggest credit to Dancing Gnome right now, is they've always been doing really good stuff, but a lot of their can releases were kind of similar tasting to me when they first started, but now they're really, he's really differentiating these beers, and to me that shows, someone who's actually able to dial in what they're doing and not just dumping a bunch of hops in a beer and hoping for the best. So again, like I said, these guys are always getting better and better, so don't hesitate to trade for them. You'll definitely appreciate what they're throwing out there. So, well, I had fun doing this one. Please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think, and I look forward to doing the next one. Thanks.